Welcome back to Create Arcane Engineering. This is episode 76. It's been a hot minute since I did a video on this mod pack, and this right here, the Haephaestus Forge automation, is what had me pulling my hair out. Not for 6 months. It made me take a break for about 6 months, and let me show you why, and then I'm going to show you my solution, because what I wanted to do was I wanted to use strictly the Create mod to automate making Eternal Stellas. That's a stack, 16 of the X-petrified orbs, right? Easy peasy. We'll just use a deployer. It'll put it on the pedestal. Boom. It does. It does, right? Look. Oh, it also takes it right back off. So we have to limit how this thing is going to operate. Another thing that's goof troop with this Haephaestus Forge is it has an inventory, right? We know because we put them Oriel bottles in here before to build up this. So I had plenty of these, and I'm like, oh, no big deal. I'll just toss them in there. That'll build this up. No. That doesn't work either. And the other thing you got to do is you got to get netherite in here. And you can't interact with this block pretty much with anything. Because I tried 80,000 different ways to make this thing work, and none of them were doing it for me. Can I stop bouncing, please? But I think I finally have a bit of a solution. All right, over here, I have this off because these I have like 100K of these. That should be plenty, right? X-petrified orbs. Boom, they get made right here. They go into this storage controller and feed these drawers here, which in these drawers I have a pusher upgrade. It pushes up into these deployers. Now I just reset all these deployers so they're in their 0 stage, right? Because what we want to do is we want to have this rotate 360 degrees, boom, put a thing on, and then come back down and stop here again, right? So where I'm going to limit that with this jumpy right here, sequenced gear shift, turn 360, await, new redstone pulse, turn 360, await, new redstone pulse, okay? And then right here is how I'm getting the pulse. When it makes an Eternal Stella, this arm is going to grab it from over here off of this depot. And I think it did work for those 4 that are in the box, where I can pull out of the Haephaestus Forge using a puller upgrade, right? It'll pull into here. But these things have MBT data. I don't know if you noticed in here, they didn't stack right, even though I put the stack upgrade in there, right? So only 2 of them stacked. These other ones. So I have this box locked with hopefully what's going to pull an Eternal Stella out of here. I don't know if this is going to work because my biggest holdup. Oh, first, remember I said the Oriel bottles? We don't need them. Arcane Crystal Obelisks. I replaced 2 of the pedestals with them, and they generate that Oriel that you need. I don't know if it's at a rate that's going to keep up with this thing or not, but there's 200 Oriel in here. I didn't put any bottles in here, and that's all we need to make these Eternal Stellas, right? And the last thing that I think I just figured out was originally I put another arm right here, right? Grabbed the netherite, boom, put it into this brass funnel, and I did that with a stack of netherite, and nothing happened. And I'm like, where the heck did the netherite go? Do you see what I'm looking at right there? 64 cobblestone, 64 netherite ingots. This Haephaestus Forge is a tier 1. So these other 3 inventory slots should be locked, but they're not. So I filled this one up with cobblestone. And then unbeknownst to me, my deployer, or my mechanical arm rather, put 64 netherite ingots into here that I can never get back. But that was my learning curve. I'm like, okay, if it puts the netherite in there, then we need to fill these 2 up with cobblestone. So I just tossed stacks of cobblestone onto here. Boom. We just got more diamonds, by the way. And now this whole thing is loaded. All those 4 slots are taken up. And I think if I put netherite in here, right, then I have a pusher. Boom. Pushes it to this depot. And last thing, stepwise, we got to do, and hopefully this works, because if not, I'm still posting the video. Don't care. We're going to grab from here and we're going to deposit into there, And we got power right there. We're going to put this chumpy right here. Boom, boom. And can I get you there, please? And a boom. Okay? We're putting netherite in there. It just disappears. Oh, no, it doesn't. Maybe that's a good thing. Don't know. All right, we got this deployer here, and inside his hand, I made an eternal diamond blacksmith gavel, right? Now, supposedly, this thing, once you put that Eternal Stella on there, doesn't use up those uses. And I can add that guy there. Boom, you start pressing. No, you don't. Because there would be a visual thing here. And you know why it doesn't? Because I didn't activate the other pedestals. Remember how I said this is going to activate, boom, with a redstone pulse, turn 360? Well, I got a button here. I need to press that. And nothing happened. And I love this game. Can you go again for me? All the pedestals have what they need. This may be goofing it. Why? Go back in there. I give up. And on that note, I delete this mod pack. Have fun. Peace. I think I figured that out. Why are there 2 ingots on the depot? Like this pusher upgrade is pushing 2 out at a time for some reason. So we can't do it that way. Okay. Noted. Boom. You come back here. We take this thing out of here forever and ever. And gotta move this box. I need parts, pieces, and things. Very organized, I know. Oh, I already had a depot. Imagine that. All right. We're going to go like this, right here. Boom. We're going to put a depot right there. Right? And then we're going to take this guy and this guy. Boom. And a boom. And then we need... one of you will do. Thank you. You go there. You come back in my hand. You're going to pick up from here. You're going to deposit into there, and you live there. Cool? 1 netherite ingot is now on the dealio. Okay, perfect. Let's take these 2 out. We put all our netherite that we have, our inventory, back in here. We get rid of this guy, and then we put this here because it looks cool. Boom. Man, would you look at that. It's a thing of beauty, folks. Whether you believe it or not, I'm going to keep telling myself that. Flip this dude. Boom. Turn off. Okay. Did 1 go in here? Oh my God. I think we got it. All right. Hit this button. Boom. Why doesn't this stuff go on there? It does a 360 rotation. Did it not? I didn't even see if that spun. Hit the button again. Okay, it spins. This thing went berserko. I noticed it move a lot. How many netherite are in here? Why? Need to slow down the speed at which this arm moves, mayhaps. But on that note, I think I delete this mod pack. Oh, you're still here? I mean, it might be a little bit of a confusing video, but I think we're figuring this out. Shall we? What we need to do is reset this whole chumpy as 1 unit. Take you off of there. Take you off of there. Let's stack this stuff up in here. You. I'm so glad they stack. Why wouldn't you? There you go. Thank you. Yes. Yes. Okay, we got a clear deck, right? We have no netherite in here. There is a piece on the depot, and there is a piece in the mechanical arm's hand. This stuff, I think, we just need to press the button now one time. Was there REL in here? Because I want to see this thing freaking work. Please. It's loaded. 200. Maxed out. If you improve the Haephaestus Forge level, does that allow it to hold more of this junk? These are questions I have that I don't have answers to, by the way. But if I do the button press now, boom. Why didn't that spin? Because it's on the end or something? It should be await the redstone pulse, right? And then it turns 360 and stops. At least that's my logic to how this thing should work. But apparently, that's not the logic of how it works. And you did something goofy too. You put more than one piece in here. Maybe the observer needs to go on the chute. Let's try that. You're going to look there. You're going to look for netherite. I'm going to put this guy out here. Boom. And that was a double netherite, I think. Yes. And it sends a signal to here to turn that off. Or on, rather. Right? I don't even remember at this point. But I think that's our method to madness. Okay. Button press. Why is this not work, though? I bet if we just do... Does it have to have an end in the sequence? Boom. I feel like the first one has to be await new redstone pulse, right? Yes. And then this one needs to be turn the angle 360. Boom. Boom. And then end. But if I do another await redstone pulse, turn 360, it still is going to put that end there no matter what. Right? If I do this, yeah, then it puts the end there. So I have to, that's the only way to use that, unless I'm not thinking out of the box. Which could be an issue. Boom, you go there. Okay. Netherite, none in there. One in the depot, one in the hand. We need the button press. Boom. It doesn't even spin, this thing. Like, why is that a thing? Stuff goes there, right? But we got more than the netherite required, which I don't understand why this thing doesn't work with more than one piece in there. That's kind of an issue. Let's just rock one and see what happens by hand. I think I get it. I think I get it. Okay. Sequence gear shift. Last time. And then I give up for today. You're going to turn. We're not going to await the redstone pulse because apparently these are steps. So it's just awaiting the pulse. Boom, it gets the pulse and then it does nothing. The way I was thinking it would work was that it would await the pulse and then turn 360. But I think all we need to do is just turn 360. Boom, and then end. Yes? You go there. Okay. Netherite. One piece in there. That's a good sign. So that, moving that up one block actually helped, right? Do you see better if I put glass in there? You probably do. Okay. Button press should equal this thing spinning now. It does. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Turns out we don't have to delete the pack. Catch you on the next one. Have fun. Peace. I'm sure everybody wants to know, I mean, like, does it continue working, or was that a one-time wonder? How about a time lapse? Boom. Peace. How about a quick little recap? Because that was probably one of the most confusing videos I've ever made. When it makes the Eternal Stella, boom, it pushes it onto the depot. The arm grabs it, sends it onto this depot, goes through this chute. This smart observer is looking for them. It activates this redstone signal line, which triggers this sequenced gear shift. And it also flips this powered latch, right? Which these, if you're unfamiliar with these, this is that redstone signal coming from the observer that's looking for the Eternal Stella. So it activates that, which turns on this clutch, allowing this arm to move the netherite piece. And then when this observer sees that netherite piece go through the chute, it activates this side of the switch, boom, and it turns off that arm. Hopefully that makes sense, and I appreciate your time. Have a wonderful day. Peace.